Hi, um, hello everyone. My name is Janor Sasoro from BSCS 1A, and today we have an exciting topic to dive into for our C programming enthusiasts. We are going to explore the fascinating world of file handling in the C programming language. Okay, let's go. File handling is a fundamental aspect of programming that allows us to interact with external files, be it for storing data, reading configuration files, or any number of applications. In today's tutorial, we'll take a step-by-step journey through the basics of file handling in C. Whether you're a beginner looking to grasp the essentials or an experienced developer wanting a quick refresher, you're in the right place. I promise by the end of this tutorial, you'll feel confident working with files in C. And hey, if you have any questions along the way, feel free to drop them in the comments below. Now, without further talking, let's jump right into the world of file handling and C programming. Okay. File handling in C. File handling in C is the process in which we create, open, read, and write, and close operations on a file. C language provides different functions such as fopen, fwrite, fread, fseek, fprintf, etc. to perform input, output, and many different C file operations in our program. Why do we need file handling in C? So far, the operations using the C programming are done on a prompt terminal which is not stored anywhere. The output is deleted when the program is closed. But in the software industry, most programs are written to store the information fetched from the program. The use of file handling is exactly what the situation calls for. C-file operations. C-file operations refer to the different possible operations that we can perform on a file in such as creating a file, new file, fopen with attributes as A or A plus or W or W plus. Opening an existing file, fopen. Number 3 is reading from file, fscanf or fgets. Number 4 is writing to a file, printf or fputs. Number 5, moving to a specific location in a file, fseek or rewind. To close the your file, here is number 6, closing a file, or you can use fclose. File pointer in C. A file pointer in C is a reference to a particular position in the open file. It is used in file handling to perform all the file operations, such as read, write, close, etc. We use the file macro to declare the file pointer variable. The file macro is defined inside stdio.h or the header file. Um, Open a file in C. For opening a file in C, the fopen functions is used with the file name or file path along with the required access modes. Let's give it an example. Here is an example of a file handling in C programming. As you can see, in create file, uh, this function creates a new file named lawrence.txt in write mode W. If the file creation is successful, this null, uh, it writes a line to the file, it closes it, prints a success message, and returns 0 to indicate success. If there's an issue creating the file, it prints an error message and returns 1 to indicate an error. This line uh, This function opens the existing file lawrence.txt in append mode A. If the file opening is successful, it appends a new line to the file, closes it, prints a success message, and returns 0 to indicate success. If there is an issue opening the file for appending, it prints an error message and returns 1 to indicate an error. Next. This function opens the existing file lawrence.txt in read mode R. If the file opening is successful, it reads the file line by using fgets and prints each line to the console. Finally, it closes the file and returns 0 to indicate success. If there is an issue opening the file for reading, it prints an error message and returns 1 to indicate an error. Okay. The main function is it calls create file to create and write to the file. If there is an error during this process, it returns 1 to indicate failure. It calls create file to create and write to the file. If there's an issue or error during this process, it returns 1 to indicate failure. It then calls read file to read and print the contents of the file. There is an error during this process, it returns 1 to indicate failure. If everything runs successfully, it returns 0 to indicate that the program executed without errors. So okay, let's run it. So our code is successfully opened or successfully created this file. Okay, that's the example. And more functions for C file operations. The following table lists some more functions that can be used to perform file operations or assist in performing them. Fopen, it is used to create a file or to open a file. Fclose, it is used to close a file. Fgets, it is used to read a file. Fprintf, it is used to write blocks of data into a file. Fscanf, it is used to read blocks and data from a file. Getc, it is used to read a single character to a file. Putc, it is used to write a single character to a file. Fseek, it is used to set the position of a file pointer to a mentioned location. Ftel, it is used to return the current position of a file pointer. Rewind, it is used to set the file pointer to the beginning of a file. Putw, it is used to write an integer to a file. Getw, it is used to read an integer from a file. Okay, that's all. In summary, the program creates a file, appends content to it, reads and prints the file's contents, and returns appropriate errors codes if any step encounters an issue. The error codes help the calling code, in this case the main function, to understand whether each operation was successful or not. Okay, that's all. Thank you for joining me in this tutorial. I hope you find the information valuable and it helps you in your topic, file handling in C programming journey. If you have any questions or if there's a specific topic you'd like me to cover in future tutorials, feel free to leave a comment below. Don't forget to this video if you found it helpful. Subscribe to the channel for more C programming content and hit the bell icon to get notified when the new tutorials are released. Happy coding. I'll see you in the next video.